good day, that is. I'm awake. I'm with it. I'm sitting with my coffee. Meds are done, and dog's happy. What else can I want? What else can I want? Oh, bit tired this morning. Didn't want to get out of bed. I don't remember going to sleep last night, which is unusual, strange. I normally sit awake for hours and hours, and last night I didn't. But I don't remember going to sleep. Why is that? Why is it that most of the time we can't sleep? Let me try and do this because I forgot about this. Bear with me. Let's see. Oh. Should be able to hear me better now. Hopefully that'll be better. Wait and see. I am early. About 5 minutes early now. So people will join. Coffee. I've just took my meds and I feel like they're stuck here. Horrible feeling. Marley, stop it. Marley, stop it. Thank you. You ever feel like you're talking to yourself? Well, I literally am talking to myself right now. So, what's on for today? I don't know. I've got housework to do. Nothing major. Obviously, we had guests last night, so I disappeared out of the way for a while. Oh, you can't beat coffee in the morning, can you? It's the best way to wake up. A fag and a coffee. Unless you don't smoke, and then it's not. So, as you already know, we talk about all things depression and anxiety related. That's not all we talk about. We can talk about anything at all. But that is what the channel is about. It's about making you guys feel better. Me trying to help you in any way that I can. I am not a healthcare professional. I do not do this for a living. But I do wish to help you with depression and anxiety from my own experiences. So if I can help you, I will help you. If not, somebody in the comments may actually understand your situation better, and they may be able to help you as well. And that's what it's all about. It's about bringing the community together, the community of people that suffer with depression and anxiety, to be able to help each other, to be able to move forward rather than suffering alone. You don't need to. That's what we're here for. So, yeah. Get in the comments, say good morning, let me know where you're from. Let's get the conversation going. So yes, I smoke. No, I don't recommend it. It's bad for your health. Don't do it. But I do. Deal with it. It's another nice day out there. It's a little bit grey like yesterday, but it's not too windy. There's a little bit of a wind out there, but not too bad. Last night I was watching Lion's Fix-It Shop, and he was carving a bowl from wood. Good man, has a chat with everyone, gets involved. So I went out to my log shed and picked up a chunk of wood and my Stanley knife, and I started carving. So later on today, in this live, I will be revealing what I carved. It's not finished, but you have to hang around till later on to find out what it is. I've got it down here. But yeah, I had a go. Big chunk of wood and my Stanley knife, and I had a go, and I carved something. I've got to finish it, but it's looking pretty close to where I need it to be. It was fun. I enjoyed doing it. I made a mess. Marley, stop. If looks could kill. Seriously, if looks could kill, I would not be here right now. Oh, so guys, there's a few of you there now. Get in the comments, say good morning. Let me know where you're from. Let's have a chat. It doesn't have to be about depression and anxiety. We can chat about anything you want. It's really not important that we talk about depression and anxiety. It is what the channel is about, but just having a chat can make such a difference to your day. So get in the comments, guys. I'm just chilling right now. I'm not quite prepared. I'm a little bit early. It's just hit 10 o'clock UK time. So I've been here for 7 minutes, and yeah, a bit early for me. I slept like a log last night, and again, I don't remember going to sleep. Unheard of for me. And normally I've got into a routine where I'll smoke some CBD before I go to sleep to help me sleep. And last night I didn't, and I went to sleep, and I was just gone. It was, and I think I was in a really deep sleep. So it's interesting. Do you guys have a similar problem where you can't sleep at night? There's too many things going on in your mind. I tend to think about nothing in particular, but lots of things at the same time. So my mind gets overwhelmed, and it's too much, which then prevents me from getting to sleep. All these thoughts are sort of going through my mind, and I can't come up with an answer because it's too many things at once, and it keeps me awake. So it is difficult to sleep. If you suffer with depression and anxiety and you have the same sort of problems when you go to bed at night, get in the comments, let me know. Don't be shy. There's quite a few of you there. Hit that like button and subscribe. We talk about anything. It doesn't have to be depression and anxiety. Just have a chat. It is what it is. Having a chat is an important part of depression and anxiety, because there's nobody to talk to generally, which is why I started the channel. So the channel is literally a safe space for you guys to get in the comments, have a chat, discuss how depression and anxiety affects you. Sometimes I may come across as a bit boring. I'm not boring. I'm a dick. Louise, good morning. Or Louis. Is it Louis? Louis. Lewis? I don't know. I can't pronounce it. It was one of those. It's not Louise. It's Louis or Lewis. I'm not sure which. Good morning, anyway. Or Mr. Hendry. Would that be better? So, today, my only plan for the day is Louis. Okay, yeah, I thought so. At first glance, I saw Louise, but then I realised there was no E on the end. So, yeah, I apologise for that. I've got no plans in particular today, other than I've got some housework to do. Nothing major, a bit of cleaning up, which is fine. I quite enjoy doing that. It keeps me occupied for an hour or so, and gives me something to set my mind to. So I'll get that done later on. I'll be here for anything from an hour to 2 hours. We'll see how it goes, and see where the chat takes us, and have a bit of a laugh, hopefully. Yesterday was fun. We talked about all sorts yesterday. It was quite amusing. And yeah, welcome, guys. Good to see you all. Get in the comments, say hello, let me know where you're from, how old you are, how depression and anxiety affects you. If it doesn't affect you, it doesn't matter. You can still stay, have a chat. You might learn something about people that do suffer with depression and anxiety. A lot of people seem to. I do suffer with depression. I suffer with it quite hard, I should say. It can knock me really low in an instant, and it can change. You know, your mood can change in seconds. So yesterday I was fine. I was doing well. I was having a good day. And then late afternoon we had guests that I wasn't expecting, and it knocked me. I had to go and hide. I went upstairs to my safe space in my bedroom. I sat on the bed and had a chat on here. But it knocked me. It made me withdraw, which isn't good. So yeah, depression, it's not laziness. It's far from being lazy. Fife, nice. My mum and dad got married in Fife. Worse when the doctor acknowledged it was a problem. Was that through medication? Because with some medications, it can make the symptoms worse at the beginning. In the long run, they can help, but if medication does make you worse, you can try a different one, which may help straight away. So it all depends. Did you have like follow-ups with the doctor after you started any medication? Things like that. Loads of people watching, guys. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, get in the comments, let's have a chat, and see how we can help. Depression is a horrible, and I'll call it a disease because it is pretty much a disease. It's an affliction that many of us cope with on a daily basis, and we have mechanisms where we learn to control it, different coping mechanisms where we learn to control it up to a point. Some of us that suffer with depression don't have them coping mechanisms, and no more panic attacks. That's good. Which medication did they put you on? Did they try different ones? So with different coping mechanisms, you can actually start to move forward. My favourite coping mechanism is little victories. And I go on and on and on about little victories because it's a massive part of my life. Waking up in the morning and getting out of bed is a victory. Getting a wash, brushing your teeth is a victory. Getting dressed is a victory. Everything you do throughout a day is a victory. And every time you make one of these victories or do one of these things that is a victory, add them up. You'll notice my hand's shaking. I'm not taking pregabalin anymore. Pregabalin is an anxiety drug. It's also used to treat epilepsy, and it's a nerve blocker. So because I've had that joint removed from my shoulder, I was given pregabalin to block the nerves from doing any more damage, sort of thing. So my hand shakes because of it, and because I've stopped taking the pregabalin, my hand started shaking again. Trazodone, I don't think I've heard of that one. Is that like a sleeping tablet? I don't take sleeping tablets. What I tend to do, I will have a smoke of CBD before I go to sleep. And yeah, it's like somebody's flicked a switch. It's as though somebody's turned the thoughts off. So all these thoughts that fly through your mind at night, I have that smoke, and it's gone. All the thoughts are gone. It just turns off, and it's so relaxing. There's no THC in it, so it's not illegal. So yeah, it's good. It does help me. Last night I didn't have any, funnily enough, and I slept like a log. And I don't know why there was such a difference last night. So yeah, get in the comments, guys. Some panic attacks, going back to panic attacks. Spinster, there's nothing wrong with that. Broker, how you doing? Little victories, it's a massive part of my life. After a while, it becomes second nature, and you add them up. So at the end of the day, if you've got 10 victories, you know, you're on a winner. Tomorrow, you'll count them up again. Broker, you're welcome. And your aim will be to beat today's score. And that's what I do every day. Every day I try and beat the previous day's score. If you have a wobble during that day, and you sort of withdraw and you can't handle things, don't take any points away from yourself. Broker, yeah, exactly that. So for enthusiasm, use the little victories. It gives you that enthusiasm. Yeah, paranoia does make things worse. Gamification, exactly. But again, don't ever take points away. So if you have a victory and then something happens where it knocks you back, you wouldn't take a point away from that. If you get up and your intention is to get dressed, you've got the intention there. If you start to get dressed and then suddenly think, fuck it, I'm going back to bed, you still got up. So you still got a point. You still had a victory. Whether you go back to bed or not, you had that victory because you did get up. Tomorrow, you'll do better. And that's the way to look at it. So yeah, that is one of the things for enthusiasm. I get enthusiastic when I decide I'm going to go and make myself some lunch. One day last week, I decided I was going to go and make myself grilled cheese sandwiches, and that's what I did. And I took the camera with me and I filmed it. And I was really excited. You know, I'd just gone into the kitchen and I'd made myself something to eat. And it was a victory. It was something really simple. Quizapine, I don't know what that one is. I've never tried. I've never been on that one. Okay, that's interesting. It's something I've not heard of, that one. With manic depression, it's a little bit different, isn't it? Spinster, thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit like, and I hope to see you again. Hope you stay with us. Mr. or Mrs. Jones, welcome. Yes, I do suffer with panic attacks now and then. Not so much these days, but I used to suffer with them a lot if I left the house. Now, where I live now, I don't have that problem because I've got fields all around me, so I don't have to leave the house and see people. I can leave the house, go for walks with the dog, and there's nobody around, so it's nice. With manic depression, I guess you get that high of, the being manic, being active. I tend to sort of go a bit hyperactive, and then I'll sink, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's a similar situation, but I tend to do that a lot, and I overthink things. Get in the comments, guys. Let's have a chat. Bum, 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 bum. My aim today is to beat 50 likes. Previously, 51 is my highest amount of likes. So let's see if we can beat that today. If you haven't already, hit that like button up at the top, or double tap the screen. Let's see if we can get the score above 51. You're having a low spot yourself. I think we all do. Okay. That's got to be really difficult, broker. I tend to sort of go hyperactive. Where's Marley? He's over there. He's Marley, stop it. On his chair. But he thinks it's his chair, but it's not his chair. It's my stepdaughter's chair. Si, good morning. Marley, come here. Come on. Come say hello. Up here. Up. Come on. Come on then. Hello. Here he is. Yes, cigarette. Si, I've got something to show you. Ah, he's a good boy. Good boy. Do you want to see what I carved? You do, don't you? You're going to be impressed. Right, so remember, I carved it with this. Okay? Are you ready? It's a penis. It's a penis. You're impressed with that, aren't you? So if you don't already know, Lyons Fish Shop, wonderful guy. He carves spoons, bowls, chopsticks, all that sort of stuff. And he does it live, and he interacts with people on the live. Mr. or Mrs. Jones, I'm guessing Mrs. There's a story behind it, so don't be offended. So, Lyons Fish Shop carves spoons and bowls and stuff, and he gets involved with the people watching and has a laugh and things like that. And I'll send you, or I'll post it or whatever. I don't know. I'll sort something out. Can you get a screenshot? How's that? There you go. You're impressed with that, aren't you, mate? Nice. So, I got a big chunk of wood last night, and it was a big chunk of wood. And I thought, well, I've been watching Lyons Fish Shop, and he's been doing this bowl, and I quite enjoyed watching him, and I thought I'm going to have a go at this. So I grabbed a big chunk of wood, and it was a big chunk of wood. And at the bottom, I'm going to show the bottom side of it. It's firewood at the end of the day, but this is all it's knots. So yeah, there's nuts at the knots at the bottom. There's no nuts on it. So I had a go at carving, and I thought I'm going to carve a spoon. And then I looked at the size of the fucking chunk of wood that I'd got, and it was too big to fucking carve it into a spoon. And my Stanley knife wouldn't go through the knots very well, so I thought, fuck it, I'm going to carve something else. And there was some, no, it's not gay. There was somebody called Niece in the chat. She's a regular, and she's single. And she made a comment yesterday during one of the chats about masturbation, and it was really funny. So I thought, right, I'm going to carve a great big wooden penis. And that's what I did. I carved a great big wooden penis. It's not finished yet. And that is what I ended up with. This. So, that is for Niece. And if I get her address, I will send it to her probably when it's finished. But I've not finished it yet. But yeah, it amused me. And it amused my wife quite a lot. Yeah, Gavin, we all suffer with depression and anxiety here. The channel is about helping people. It's not about my depression and anxiety as such. It's about you guys. We have a laugh about anything and everything. So yeah, welcome to the channel. I hope you find it amusing and it lifts your spirits a little bit as well. But that's what it's all about. We talk about different coping mechanisms and things like that. But yeah, we do have a funny side to the channel. Yeah, it was quite amusing yesterday. Good, glad to hear it. That's what it's about. It's not all doom and gloom. We're not here to just be fucking miserable and sad and depressed. We are here to learn how to improve our daily life with depression. And do you know what? I sat last night and I was carving it. Hello. And I was giggling to myself. It was quite amusing. Bye, love you. And yeah, that's what I ended up with. JM, thank you. It's a bit of a laugh. Venom, how you doing? Emily, definitely. It's all good fun. Yeah, I'm not surprised, Si. I'm not surprised. I'm going to finish it, actually. I am going to finish it, because as you can see, it's not very smooth. But it's not bad for a Stanley knife, is it? Look at that. I think I did quite well with the Stanley knife. Penis. Penis. And there we are. At least it's circumcised. Will I linseed oil it? I might do. I don't know. I'm impressed. I'm really impressed, considering it was just a piece of firewood. It's been out in the log shed for about 2 years. So yeah, it's even got a vein right down the middle. That, can you see that? I'm impressed. I don't know whether I'm going to linseed oil it or not. I'm certainly not going to sand it because I've been told sanding is not good. Yeah, I think the wife might kill me if I put it on there. She was amused. She did find it very amusing. I wouldn't recommend using it though. You might get splinters. Any jobs? Why would I have any jobs? You got wife jokes. We've all got wife jokes. So yesterday the chat went on to we was talking about going up the stairs behind the wife, and you've got to do the poke, and that's how we got onto the conversation of penis and stuff like that. I wouldn't advise it, mate. There'd be some serious splinters from that. Anyway, she's got better ones than that. There's Vibrate. So yesterday I managed to do some press ups. If you've been here before, you'll know that my shoulder's fucked. I've had that joint removed, so that shoulder is fucked. And for the first time ever, I managed to do 10 press ups. When I say ever, I mean since I've had the operation. 10 press ups, which is, yeah, it's impressive for me. For someone that used to be very fit, and my strength was quite good because I used to go weight training, to go to a position where I couldn't even do one press up was really difficult for me. So when I managed to do 10 yesterday, that was amazing. Yeah, exactly that. Mrs. Jones, take care, have fun, have a good day. You got this, stay strong. Yeah, you've got to do the poke. You've got to do the poke. Oh, 100 every day. No thanks, I don't want to do that. 10 a.m. for you will probably be late at night for me, I reckon. It's 10:30 a.m. here now. Shut that door. What a gay day. Oh, you're not going to last very long, are you, mate? Not long at all. Yeah, I'm impressed with it, mate. I'm quite 10:30 p.m. there. Yeah. So yeah, 10:30 p.m. for me. It's 10:30 a.m. for you. So I might have a look. Won't hurt to have a look, will it, mate? But doing 100, I don't think so. Fuck that. 10 was hard enough. It was painful as well, but I did it, which is a good thing. Am I DJ? Not anymore. Used to be. About 35, no, about 30 years ago. Venom, to be fair, 10 years ago, I would have smashed 100 out. I was pressing well over my own body weight. I'm 50. well, 89 actually. I would bench press 100 kilograms, which is way over what I weigh. So that was nice. I used to enjoy going to the gym. I love working my arms and my back. My back went like that. Unfortunately, now I've lost all the muscle mass. I'm a lot smaller. Oh, wrong person. That one there. Yeah, bye. I told you it wouldn't last long. And good morning. How you doing? So where do we take today's chat? Where do we go? I've had some time to chill a bit. Do you know, I'd love to get back to where I used to be. I lost about 4 inches off my arms. And I'm good. Still a bit groggy. I've been up about an hour and a half, but I'm still groggy. Look, if it wasn't for bad luck, mate, I wouldn't have any. Where do we go? Here, right here. Talk about anything. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Let's have a laugh. I don't talk about politics. I don't talk about religion, but I will talk about wooden penises. Dickhead. Oh, see, random. The wife thinks I've got Tourette's, but I don't know. Yeah, keep pushing forward. Finkelstein, maybe, but I don't know whether we'll be able to find them because they like to hide. I want to live in peace in a community in a natural environment. Are you a naturist? Do you walk around naked and stuff? I'd love to be a naturist. I just don't get the time alone to do it. Me and the wife is fine, but there's other people that stay at the house. So her son and her daughter very often stay. So I can't walk around naked anymore, which is shit. I enjoy walking around naked. Yeah, going from 1 to 10 is, I don't think it's luck. I think it's just a development. Marley, stop it. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, if you was here, I was talking about my dog and fleas. He's a fucker. He chases hedgehogs, he picks them up, he fights with them, he plays with them. We live in the middle of fields, so yeah. Drinking hot chocolate, no time for depression anymore. My wife is the same. She says she's got no time to be depressed. So he's scratching. He's got fleas again, and no matter how fucking often I treat him, they come back, and they're not dying, and the spot on stuff doesn't work. So we get the tablets, and it kills them off within a couple of hours, and they're all dead. And then I treat the house and spray the carpets and everything else to make sure that we don't get infested. And he goes out in the field and plays with. No, because we treat it all. We treat everything. I don't take any risks of the house getting infested. So everything gets treated. And he goes back out and then he starts playing with hedgehogs and rabbits and stuff like that, chasing them and catching them. And he doesn't hurt them, but he likes to play with them. And he ends up with fleas again. And the spot-ons don't work. The tablets kill them off, but they don't stop them coming back. So, yeah, I'm at a bit of a loss. I don't know what to do with him. I don't know what to give him because the spot-ons are shit. I'm going to have to get him a flea collar, but he doesn't wear a collar because he'll get caught up in trees and stuff. So it's a bit difficult. You had to move. Why did you have to move? Did you not treat the house when you treated the dog? Well, that's interesting. I wouldn't move just because of fleas. I'd get rid of them. But that's me all over. The memory was intense and you was ill. What, the memory of fleas? There's no way in the world that I would move because of fleas. No fucking way. Where I live is amazing. So there's no way in the world that I'd fucking leave. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm still carving. I'm playing with my penis. I'm playing with my penis. That's bad, isn't it? I've amused myself now. See? Carving. Carving. Thank you, Si. I'm enjoying this, actually. I appreciate it. I might have to buy some proper fucking knives. Because Stanley knife isn't cutting it very well. A Stanley knife is not the best thing to be using. The tip of the penis was quite hard. Quite hard. Did you get it? Quite hard. So this was the cut edge, and it's quite rough, and there's not much I can do about it. I can't sort of smooth it out. So yeah, it's a bit difficult, this bit. But it's fun. Yeah, I've enjoyed carving this. It took some doing because it was a fucking great big piece of wood. When I saw you do that spoon the other day, and it was a good sized piece of wood, wasn't it? And before I knew it, you'd got a fucking spoon. And I was like, wow, how the fuck did you carve that so quickly from such a big piece of wood? I don't even know what this wood is, to be honest. I think it might just be pine. And yeah, I was like, wow. But this Stanley knife, although it's sharp, it's yeah, it's not really cutting it very well. Cutting it. But it's got the shape there pretty well. But because it was so hard to cut through the wood, I'm guessing the wood's been treated in some way. The flexible, yeah, makes sense. So with this, it's not. It's just cutting and cutting and cutting, and it is cutting small pieces, okay. And what I want to do is try and get it nice and smooth. It's a challenge, isn't it? Okay. But I'm impressed. I think I've done a pretty good job of that. It's a bit rough. Look, I slide it down the shaft. Penis. And oh, manic. See, manic. I can't help myself. I do silly things. It only took me about an hour from a massive piece of fucking wood. When I say a massive piece of wood, would you like to see how big the piece of wood was? Because it was pretty big. Let me go and get it. Stay there. I'll be back. Right, so I carved the penis. From one of these. You see the knots? And that's what I ended up with. As you can see, this is a part of the same piece of wood. Yeah. I think it's off a pallet, actually. So yeah, big old chunk of wood. And that's what I ended up with. It's not quite a spoon though, is it? It's not a spoon. Let me get rid of this piece of wood again. I don't want to be sitting with this. The wife would kill me if she knew I was sat in the house with fucking wood carving it. But yeah, best Rubik's Cube ever. Do you know what? I really did enjoy just sitting and whittling away at it. It was fun. Lost all my viewers now because I'm talking about penis. I'm impressed. I thought it was a good effort. Maybe it's a bit too big on the end. Maybe I need to take it down a bit more. I don't know. It's a good likeness though, isn't it? Loneliness is an issue. Men and women need to spend the day with similar personalities doing fulfilling tasks such as being creative. Yeah, being creative, exactly. Creating a penis. Yeah. My wife found it really fucking amusing last night when I showed her what I'd been making. And she said to me, I wouldn't expect anything less out of you, Rob. I was like, yeah, I know. I can't help myself. So I'm just going to sit here and keep playing with my penis. My carved penis, that is. The problem I'm finding is I'm trying to get it smooth. You can see you can see where I've cut into it, and I want to get it smooth. And I'm not having much luck with a Stanley knife. It's good. It's a good. Look at my little bits. Look, can you see that? Little bits. They're all over the floor as well, so I'm going to be in fucking trouble for that. But it certainly it kept me occupied for a little while, which was nice. Normally I'll sit and doom scroll on Instagram, Facebook, and fucking YouTube. But this kept me busy a little while last night, which was pretty good. The problem I'm finding, Si, is I'm getting rid of one little fucking curve where I've took a chunk out and putting in another. A mushroom, yeah, that'd be good. No, I haven't got a penknife. Yeah, this is pine, I think. I've lost everyone. Where's everyone gone? No interest today. It's unusual. What the fuck? Where the fuck's everyone gone? Yeah, I think so. I have got a big sharp knife, but and it does need sharpening even more. I've got a fucking stone there for sharpening, but I can't use it very well. I'm not very good with it. It's my fault for having a penis on the fucking screen, isn't it? Penis. Oh dear me. So yeah, I don't mind. If it's gone quiet, it's gone quiet. People will come. I was on here early, so yeah, good little hobby. I think I might enjoy it. Do you reckon I would? I think I would. The wife's not impressed with the mess that I've made, but it's only me that'll clean it up. She doesn't have to do the cleaning. Think I would. Would. I'm going to name this penis. I'm going to name it Edward Woodward, the Equalizer. Put a pillowcase on my knee, yeah. Yeah, Edward Woodward, the Equalizer. I'll have to carve it in the bottom or up the side of it, up there, Edward Woodward. Am I mental? Yes, I am. I do apologise for my behaviour, but fuck yeah, that's what I am. I'm a bit fucking nutty, so I don't care. Brad, how you doing? Having a poo. It's nice to have a poo in the morning, isn't it? Sit and have a poo. I like poo. I like having a poo. I don't like poo. If it's a big poo, make sure you take a photograph and send it to the wife or girlfriend, whatever you got. Even your best mate. If it's really big, you have to measure it. See if you've made the biggest one ever. And welcome to the channel, mate. Good to have you. So, as you can see, a bloody one. Ugh. Must have ripped your arsehole open, mate. You thought you was going to come on here and say that and I'd be offended and fucking kick you out for being a troll, didn't you? But no, I'm not like that. Hemorrhage? Do you mean hemorrhoid? You mean hemorrhoid, don't you? Your comment backfired, really, didn't it? Now you feel like a dick. Dick. You can't even fucking spell, learn English, you dickhead. Off you fuck. Fucking dick. So, where were we? Yeah, troll bash here. Fuck off, cunt. Go on. Go find someone else to fucking annoy, because you're not annoying me. You're a knob. Knob. One of them. There. Fucking knob. Wanker. Bye. Oh. So my penis is now going to be for bashing trolls. Is that it? Is that how it's going to go? I wonder where Nice is. I thought she would be here by now. I did that especially for Nice. Wallsocket, how you doing, mate? I'm assuming that the duck means dick. Dick. I think I might be a bit manic this morning. What do you reckon? I'm a bit sort of thing, you know? Bum, 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 bum. I am Henry Ape, I am Henry Ape, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She'd been married 7 times before. Everyone loves Henry. Henry! Duck season. Do you do any shooting? My singing's scared everyone away. I've got one of you left, it says. One person. Wow. I've really fucking killed it this morning, haven't I? What the fuck? Oh, what is wrong with me today? Where's my fucking day gonna go? I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, duck. Okay. Oh, I'm definitely a bit mental, mate. Definitely. I really don't know how my day's gonna go. I don't know whether it's gonna be a day of me being a bit fucking manic or not. It happens. Um, I have some days that are just completely fucking mental. But yeah, there is some fucking mental people on YouTube. There's some real fucking weirdos. What I don't understand is we have channels like this. Well, not like this, but like your channel, say, that is genuine and normal. And then there's channels of people sleeping. What the fuck? Why would anyone want to watch somebody sleep? And they're fucking making money doing it. Weird cunts. It's very strange how the channel's going, actually, because my views have dropped dramatically since I sort of changed things round a bit to the evening and then back to the morning. Views have dropped so much. Did I hear someone say yesterday, or did I see someone say yesterday that someone's filming them having sex on YouTube live? Did I hear that right? That's fucked up, isn't it? I could never ever do that. I mean, I'm all up for having sex in public places and stuff, but on fucking YouTube, what the fuck? That's um, that's overkill, isn't it? It's a bit too much. Gave birth live on Twitch. That's different. That's a natural fucking thing. That's pretty good. I'd be interested in watching that and not for the fucking view of a fanny, because that would be a fucking ugly view. It'd be interesting to watch that. Seeing my kids born was the best thing I ever saw. Amazing, fucking amazing. Loved it. So that's not such a bad thing. it's good for people to see that sort of stuff. No, I wouldn't have said so. I mean, yeah, I agree. You can't have one without the other, but sex is an intimate thing. Although having a baby's intimate, but it's educational, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, having sex on YouTube just to get views, what the fuck? That's not right, is it? I think I'm doing this right, mate. I think I'm doing it right. Yeah, can you imagine? But yeah, I mean, giving birth on a live stream isn't too bad, I guess. It's educational. It's all about how it's done, isn't it, I guess? But having sex on a live feed is just wrong. Did they actually have the camera on them? Or did they just have the camera on while they were doing it and it wasn't facing them? I guess that would be a bit different. I know I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it at all. No way. There's websites for doing that sort of stuff. You know, you don't need to do it on YouTube where kids can see it. Lady Atwell, good morning. How are you? Good to see you again. Got you hooked now, haven't I? Hooked. It was the filth in the conversation yesterday, wasn't it? Going good. Glad to hear it. Great channel, thank you. We're talking about penises today. Penis. Pushing the boundaries, yeah. Me and the wife were watching your live last night, Si, and you called someone a fucking, what was it? Spastic. I was like, what the fuck? How do you get away with that one? Yeah, that's a naughty word, mate. Naughty word. Do you want to watch me do this? Do you want to see me carving? Is that better? So what I'm trying to do is get rid of the little chunk marks. So take out the little lines it leaves behind. And I'm not having much luck at doing it, to be honest. The Stanley knife isn't the best tool. Not the best tool in the world. My mate actually does this. He does carving. And he carves fingers. He makes fingers instead of penises. He did do a little statue. He made a little statue, and it had boobs and a penis, so it was half and half. What's weird? Yeah, it's not going very well, as you can see. It's full of notches, but I am getting there. I am getting there. That bit was hard because it's hard. Get it? Hard. Yeah, it seems to splinter. The grip. Yeah, it just seems to splinter off. Like you say, it's probably the wrong wood. I have got some oak somewhere, but that might be a bit hard. Keep saying it, don't I? It might be a bit tough. Is tough a better word? It's getting there. Yeah. It is getting there. Slowly, slowly. Notice I'm leaving the knots. I'm leaving the knots where they are. Look. And then just cutting it straight. It's not straight, it's on an angle. But yeah, I'm going to be in trouble. Fucking wood. Penis. A massive dildo. And that's that. Yeah. At least I'm having a go. Do you know what I mean? Try greenwood. I haven't got anything green. I've not got anything that's not seasoned. Everything I've got seasoned. We did have a big pile of unseasoned out there, but it's all been chopped up. Well, I haven't got an axe or a chainsaw, so I can't anymore. So I've got to use what I got, really. But I have got some oak somewhere. I will dig the oak out and have a go. And I'll use my Stanley knife. Got a pad saw. Have I got a pad saw? No, I haven't. I used to have a pad saw, but I've not seen it since I've closed the company down. I might have one somewhere. A what? What's that? What's that? Give it a what? Lady, this is Edward. Edward Woodward. The Equalizer. Just tell me. I don't want to look it up. Tell me. If I look it up, I'll lose my life because I'm on the phone. I just had an overwhelming urge to bite the end of it. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Fucked in the head, man. Why? 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 You remember I was saying about the stone, the bath stone? Oh, mate, I know. I'm fucking hyper this morning. I don't know what's wrong with me. I've got housework to do, but that's not going to fucking keep me busy for long. Yeah, it's going to be one of them days. Okay, tell me what it is, because I've not looked it up, so you're going to have to tell me. Please. Yeah. So, the bath stone. Okay, I'm going to do something on the back of it with my knife. So let's go with here. You see this? Bathstone. Look at that. See that? That's how soft it is. It's lovely to work with. So yeah, you'd have a great time with that stuff. It's dusty though, but it's really nice to play around with. Rebecca, good morning. How are you? So there's no way on here, is there, of somebody sending you a private message rather than on YouTube? Do you know what I mean? Can people do that on here? It's been a bit hard lately. Tell me why. Only emails. Okay. That's shit, isn't it? Because what I'd like to do is when niece comes on, I want to get her address because I think I'm going to send it to her. I think that'd be amusing. Yeah, I've got Discord. I have got Discord. I never thought about opening Discord for the channel though. Yeah, I never thought about doing that. That's a good idea. Put an email in my description. I think it's there, isn't it? I'm not sure. Start sleeping better than. No, my sleep's not good. Oh yeah, okay. Do you use CBD? Yeah, I don't want fucking idiots emailing me because yeah, I mean, to be honest, on my down days, I just lose tolerance and I just fucking ban people. I mean, I do that anyway. You know when it says at the top how many people are viewing? It fucking lies to me. Mine tells me that there's 3 people watching right now. And I know that there's more than 3 because, well, there's more than 3 that have been commenting. How's my day? I'm a bit manic today. I don't know why. I'm being a bit of a dick, if I'm honest. I'm a bit of a dick. A bit of a dick. I had a go at carving last night. And it's all Si's fault. It's all Si's fault. He said, "Give it a go, mate. Have a go," and I did, and I got a fucking great big piece of wood, and it was too big to make a spoon, so I made a penis. Why did I make a penis? Because yesterday's conversation, if I'm honest. Sunday to Monday, yeah, I feel that pain sometimes. Your son started doing that. Brilliant. Get him onto Lion's Fish Shop. Get him watching Si carving spoons and bowls and paddles and stuff. It's fantastic. And he shows you how to do it and talks about his tools and gets involved in the conversation with people. Yeah, he's on here, so make sure you go and look him up and give him a sub. Speaking of which, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and show me some loving when you've done it. Bunch of fuckers. Is it called whittling? Yeah, I suppose. It's carving, isn't it? Carving, whittling, same thing. I think. Yeah. I don't know what's wrong with me today. Oh no, it's not cheese on toast. It's a grilled cheese sandwich. It's a grilled cheese sandwich. How can you do that wrong? How can you fuck that up? Did you put too much cheese in it? And it all fucking oozed out everywhere. I bet you did, didn't you? You grated the cheese, didn't you? And there's no way of fucking it up. I don't know how you could possibly fuck up a grilled cheese sandwich. Yeah, that would be nice. French toast is basically the same thing, isn't it? It's like fried bread. So grilled cheese sandwich, you butter the outside and oh, Vegemite, no, it's fucking yeah. Fried bread's a bit different though, isn't it? Because you fry it in oil. Yeah, you use grated cheese, and I bet you put too much in. And I bet it all oozed out the side, didn't it? Or when you flipped it over, it fell apart. You can't use grated cheese; it doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't work. You got to use slices. I can't eat French toast. I'm not allowed to like fry stuff. I've not got a gallbladder, so it'll make me poorly. See, now you fucking mentioned grilled cheese sandwiches. I fucking want one. You got a flea, Miles? You got a flea? Oh, I know, they're pissing you off, aren't they? I've just had to order him some more flea treatment because he keep fucking getting them back, driving me insane. Treat the house regularly so that they don't get infested, but fuck me, he just gets them all the time. There's nothing I can do to stop him. I've got a toasty maker. No, honestly, right, the grilled cheese that I do, I butter the outside of the bread, put cheese in the middle, and dry fry it. So I don't put any oil in the pan. I just put the butter in that's on the bread. You've only got grated cheese. Go buy some normal cheese then. It's not grated. Buying grated cheese is lazy. Seriously, it takes 2 minutes to grate cheese. Why not buy a block and you can take off what you want at each time? I remember when I went up north last, I come back with a fucking great big block of red Leicester, and it lasted forever. I had to freeze half of it. We do buy grated cheese, but the grated cheese that we buy is vegan, dairy free. So yeah, my favourite is Cheshire cheese. It's crumbly. It's no good for stuff like grilled cheese sandwiches because it just crumbles when you cut it. But it's lovely. So if you ever see Cheshire cheese, have a go. It's really nice. Does what affect my stomach? Yeah, cheese tax. Everyone's has to pay cheese tax, right? So when you grate cheese like this, when you're finished, you've got to eat some of it, haven't you? There's nothing that tastes quite like freshly grated cheese. Where you off to, mate? Getting a train. Where to? Cheese or chocolate? Cheese. Um, I don't share chocolate. Chocolate's mine. I don't grate chocolate either. I just eat it. If you're not new to the channel, you'll know I've got a sweet tooth. How do we grate cheese? With a cheese grater. Random. Sheffield. Oh, careful round there, mate. Oh no, I'm all right. I can have normal cheese. I can't eat mature cheese because it gives me migraines, but I can have normal cheese. But my wife's grandson is allergic to dairy, so he has to have dairy-free cheese. It's fucking disgusting. Yeah, makes sense. I want to carve some more of my penis. I want to do some more of my penis. With a spade. Yeah. Yeah, see, using a knife on pine, it sort of it leaves like little drag marks, doesn't it? It's hard not to get the drag marks in it. I like cheese. I've always liked cheese. When I was a kid, most kids would go to the shop with their pocket money, if they had pocket money, and buy sweets. I didn't. I went to the shop and I bought a piece of cheese. And I love cheese. I fucking love it. Cheese sandwich, cheese and onion sandwich. You can't beat a cheese and onion sandwich, can you? I got to be careful because I keep fucking nearly getting my thumb. I don't want to do that. You use a colander to grate cheese. What the fuck? How do you do that? How do you use a colander to grate cheese? This bit here is really hard. That bit there. It seems to want to splinter, so that's a bit hard. You, hello, you, Legacy. How you doing? Yeah, chips and cheese. Do you mean crisps? Oh yeah, crisps. I can't read. I've got my own glasses on for reading, really. What's wrong with me today? I think I might need. Where am I going to display it? Well, in my bedroom, I have photographs on a wall of naked people, sketches of naked people. I also have some signs that say "Wake me up for sex" and "Muff divers" and things like that. Yeah, funny stuff. Who needs grilled cheese sandwich? No, I'm not. I'm not feeling low. I'm feeling manic. I'm like, thanks. Does anyone else get that sometimes, where your day just feels manic, like you're just hyper? I do. I get days like that. Coffee. I want to be able to carve something like this one day. I'd love to be able to carve something like this. That's amazing, isn't it? I think this is a mould, to be honest. But yeah, to be able to carve something like that, that would be amazing, wouldn't it? Yeah, sort of. It's like it's almost like being manic. So yeah, I feel manic, like ooh, as though I've had a shitload of Pro Plus or something similar to that. You know, the caffeine tablets that give you a boost. Yeah, I feel a bit like that. I'm fucking. I slice you. Stabby, stabby. Look, look, look. That didn't last long, did it? Yeah, that's amazing. I'd love to be able to do that. It's fucking brilliant, isn't it? The best I can do is the letter L. Yeah, I carved the letter L out of some bath stone, which was fun. I enjoyed doing it actually. I did the majority of the hard work on it with a grinder. My penis is looking good though. It's getting there now. I'm getting rid of some of the notches, which is good. That's what I want to do. Get rid of the notches. I don't want notches in the penis. So, do you reckon you could carve something like this? Do you think you could do it? I'd love to see you do something like that. That'd be amazing, man. I reckon you've got the skill to do it as well. Do you think you could do it? I'd love to watch you do that. What do you reckon? Talk to me, Sydney. Well, it doesn't matter how long it takes, does it? But that'd be amazing to see you do that. I'd love to watch that, mate. Some lime wood. Where would you get that from? What sort of wood's lime wood? I've never seen lime wood. This would be hard. Do you reckon? I've never seen a lime tree. As in lime, fruit lime. I thought lime was grown in a bush, not a tree. A forest tree. Oh, okay. I didn't know that you could do stuff with lime wood. I didn't know that there was lime wood. Obviously, I knew that. You can buy limes, fruit, but I thought that was like more of a bush than a tree. Is it the same sort of tree, or different? Nice. Oh, way bigger. Okay. I'd love to watch that, mate. So, yeah, I'd be really interested to watch you try and do something like that. I'm still playing with my penis. I've got to get it as close as I want it to be. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't seem to be splintering, though, which is good. Maybe it's because it's well seasoned. Do you think I should wet it before I cut any more? Would it be easier to work with if I wet it? It's good to have a wet penis, isn't it? Because I'm doing this dry. You can get some off eBay. Okay. I think you'd need more intricate tools for that, wouldn't you? Than what you use. Have to keep it wet. Rebecca, sorry. I'm going to leave it sitting there. Look at my penis. So I need to keep my penis wet, is what you're saying. How wet? Do I have to leave it to soak? For fuck's sake. Oh, dear me. That's good positioning there, isn't it? Make sure it stays on the shelf. I think I'm going to send it to Niece. She's one of the people that subscribe. She's normally here. I don't know whether you've seen Niece. Yeah. I could put it on the shelf behind me there, couldn't I? Do you like the stand? I couldn't get rid of the knots. There's two fucking great big knots there. Well, it's one knot that goes straight through. Well, I don't know. Who did I model it off? Me, of course. Two hands. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck's sake. Yeah, okay. I could put it on that shelf up there, but I don't know if it would be a good idea because the grandkids do come to visit, so we don't want the grandkids asking, "What's that?" Well, the wife's grandkids anyway, not mine. My grandkids are up north. So yeah, I've got to go up north soon, Si. Do you like my coaster? My friend in Finland sent it to me. You see the likeness? I don't think I'll be going that far over, mate, because I'll be in the northwest when I do. But we could meet up somewhere, maybe. No worries. Do you like my coaster? It's good, isn't it? It's yeah. Let me see if I can. Do you think? Did you like the nipple placement then? I'm going to leave that there. A man's brain. No, I don't think with that. It doesn't work for me, that one. It doesn't work for me. You need special medication to make it work. No, I don't. I'm all right. Who's sending me love arts? Rebecca, thank you. I'm just me. I am what I am. Do you find laughter is the best medicine? Hazy, good morning. Nice, good to hear. Yeah, get out, enjoy some daylight, bit of fresh air. It's good for you. How long do you reckon I should leave my penis on show? Do you think I should leave it there for the whole live? Rebecca, you're welcome. You know, since I've grown a beard, I am a bit scared to light my cigarettes in case I catch fire to it. Have you ever done that, Si? You ever caught fire to your beard? What the fuck? Do you like that? Are you impressed? I'm impressed. I think that's fucking amazing. I did that last night. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. Someone was offended by it earlier. Wasn't impressed at all. Terrifying. I think it's fucking amazing, to be fair. People stare into your soul. Or do you just feel like people do? I can't see very well. That's it. That's better. I'll put it right there. There we go. Burnt your eyelashes and eyebrows. Wow. That was a bit of a silly thing to do, wasn't it? What's the matter, Miles? Oh, he just buggered off. What are you doing? What are you doing, Miles? I don't know what he's doing. Did you burn your face as well? What are you doing? Do you know what? For such a cute dog, he's got the ugliest arsehole in the world. Yeah, you. I used to feel like that, mate. But it's all in your mind. You've got to overcome that. And I don't know how to give you advice on it. But yeah, you've got to overcome it. There's got to be a way that you can overcome feeling that way. I think my dog might want to go out. Bear with me. Oh. I'm still here. Come on then, if you want to go out. I'm not going for a walk though. I'm just going to let you out in the garden yet. It's too early to go for a walk. Go on then. There he goes. You love this channel. Well, go on then. You wanted to go out? Go for a wee. That's it. Pee on the fucking kids' tractor. Is that it? Finished? I got to cut the grass again soon. Why? Come on, Doug. Miles. Come on then. Good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, I got to cut the grass again soon. Anyone else find it weird that you got to cut the grass in October? Oh, there we go. Product placement. I think what you need to do is you need to learn a fuck it attitude. So I had to do this, and it's really hard to do. If someone's looking at you, literally think, what the fuck are you looking at? Don't say it, but think it. And think, fuck you. And carry on. Because they're not looking at you. They're probably just glanced over in your direction. But to get over thinking that way, you've just got to think, fuck you. That's what I do. When I used to have panic attacks when I left the house, that's what I did. I sort of eased my way back into it because I used to live, Hazy, have a good day. I'll see you soon. Stay strong. I used to go out and I'd do it gradually, little by little. And I knew people were looking at me because they were looking at me. I live in a small town, on the outskirts of a small town, but at that time I lived in a small town. And there was gossip. And, gossip travels pretty quick. So people would look at me and judge me. And in the end, I just thought, fuck you. I am what I am. I don't need your approval. And that's an important thing to know. You don't need anyone else's approval. You don't need them to like you. You just need to like yourself. If you see people and you end up talking to someone or whatever and they do like you, then that's a bonus. But if people don't like you, it doesn't matter. If people think you're a dickhead, it doesn't matter. What matters is that you like you and fuck everyone else. And that's how I overcome my issues with going places. I still don't like to go places. I don't like to associate with people. We were invited out, my wife and I were invited out this weekend to go to the carnival. And we considered it. And we decided that we're going to stay home. We're going to order a pizza and we're going to have some Prosecco, which is an alcohol-free Prosecco. And that will be our Saturday evening. I'm not like that. I don't stand at a bar and fucking drink beer and talk about football. I fucking hate football. I'd rather sit and talk to my wife and have a meal with my wife and concentrate and put all my focus on my wife. Don't focus on other people. Focus on the person that you want to be with. They don't matter. The only person that matters is you and obviously your family. Other people do not matter. They never will. If they don't like you, that's their loss, not yours. Trust me, I know how it feels to be around people that don't like you. And it's horrible to know that people are thinking bad of you. It's horrible to know that they're sort of growling to themselves about you. I remove myself from that situation. But if it's a case where I'm not removing myself from the situation, I just concentrate on what matters to me at that time. And that's the important part. Concentrate on the things that matter to you. Forget the other people. Pretend they're not there. They don't matter. If it makes it easier for you, just turn your back so that you're facing away from people. Try and position yourself where you can't see them. And then you can focus on what matters in front of you. I hope that's a help for you. It works for me. And it's important to find something that works for your mentality, I suppose. I don't go anywhere. I'd rather be at home. I'd rather be at home, spend time with the wife. We curl up on the sofa. We've got separate sofas, and we sit opposite each other. And we'll both be sat with our phone in our hand, doom scrolling, and we'll send each other reels. We don't have to be talking. We just sat together, and we doom scroll and send reels. We'll put a TV series on the computer or something, and it goes through the TV, and we'll sit and watch it together, and you know, it suits us. We're happy, and we can sit in the same room and not have a conversation. Do you know what I mean? And there's couples that can't have that. We don't need to be talking to be happy together. It sounds like I'm bragging, but I'm not bragging. It's really nice that we sort of understand each other in that respect. But when we communicate with each other, we laugh, we have fun. She was pissing herself last night when I was making this, and she said, I wouldn't expect anything less of you. But that's what's important, and that's what you need to concentrate on, yourself and your family. Turn your back on the fucking haters. They don't matter. Yeah, that's exactly the same for me. My wife completely gets me. She gets my mental state. She understands when I have to withdraw from a situation. She understands the way I think, and it's important. There was a time where we used to go out. We'd go to the pub. We'd have a drink. We'd have a laugh, and we stopped. I won't say we stopped doing that, but we didn't do that as often for a while then because things happened. I ended up getting in a fight, and when you're holding your hands up, Si, thank you, mate. Thanks for this. Appreciate it. If I hadn't been watching you do your spoons and bowls, I wouldn't have had a go, and I enjoyed doing it, to be fair. But have a good day, mate. I'll catch you later on. So yeah, I got into a fight, and when you're stood with your hands up going, come on then, you cunt, and there's a camera behind you, and the police get involved, you look innocent. So yeah. But yeah, and that's why I stopped going to the pub. And we very rarely go to the pub these days. The last time I went to the pub, I got absolutely fucking hammered drinking gin. And I fell over and landed on a step, lengthways across the step. And I hurt myself. I hurt myself right down there. I was bruised all the way down. And I got up and I went back to the bar where my wife was stood, and I said, that's it, I'm going home and I'm not drinking anymore. And I quit drinking that night. Now and then I will have a glass of whiskey at home, but not very often, probably once every 6 months. Yeah, me too. I do enjoy whiskey. I've got a couple of different bottles of whiskey there that I enjoy. And when I'm not on medication, I will sit and have a couple of whiskies with the wife, because the wife drinks whiskey as well. She likes whiskey. She doesn't drink it when we go out because it either makes her fight or makes her naughty. If we drink it when she's at home, she's naughty. I like that. I like naughty. So, where is everyone today? It's been so quiet today. There's not been many people have joined us. It's unusual. we were getting quite a lot of views at one time, usually around 30 rather than 4, which is what we've got now, 4. Maybe I'm overdressed, I should be naked, having sex, and people would watch. I've got a penis. Oh, you've got small man syndrome. I'm 5'9", and talking about fighting 6-foot people, I'm 5'9". I don't go to the gym anymore. And we'd gone out on a night out, and this is before the fight I was just telling you about. And as I walked into the nightclub, someone barged past me and hit me with a shoulder like that. So I turned around and called him a cunt. He was a steroid freak. He was built like a brick shit house, fucking huge, but about the same height as me. And he just looked at me and walked off. When I went outside for a cigarette, there he was. And he came over and he got me in a headlock. So I put my hand up between his legs, lifted him up, put him over my shoulder and walked away and walked off with him. And all his mates were laughing at him. And the bouncers were laughing at him. And everyone else was laughing at him. And there was nothing he could do. He couldn't hit me. He couldn't get away from me because I got him over my shoulder. And he was just stuck there. And I'm holding him like this. And I walked down the road with him. And I walked back up the road with him. And the bouncer said to me, "You got to put him down, mate." And all his mates were laughing. All my mates were laughing. The bouncers were laughing. All the people that were outside having a smoke were laughing. And I put him down. And his mates grabbed him and dragged him away and said, "You look like a fucking right idiot now." So what this lad didn't understand was how someone my size, Jay, good morning, which was half his size, could just pick him up and put him on my shoulder. Well, I've been in a physical job all my life, and I'm pretty strong for my size. And I used to weight train. Although I didn't look like it at that time, I don't look like it anymore. He hadn't realised. And I just picked him up, walked off with him. And he didn't know what to do with himself. He looked like a fucking idiot. And that's the whole point. He looked like an idiot. And if you can make someone look like an idiot, you don't need to fight. I'm going to have to move into the other room in a minute because my battery's getting low. Folo, good morning. How are you doing? We've been on nearly 2 hours. I was hoping that Nice would join us today. I've got a surprise for her. I've made it. Look at that. It's a penis. A penis. It's so quiet today. What's going on? Will I deliver it to her? I'll certainly, well, maybe post it. Yeah, you missed loads, Jay. I start at 10 o'clock. Where have you been? How rude. You should know this. I need a wee. I'll be right back. I'm going to mute you because I got a microphone on. Da-da! Pre-delivery, she sends a video using it, yeah. No, I don't want to see that. I wouldn't advise it, she'll get splinters. I got to finish it yet anyway. It's not finished. It's getting there, but it's not quite there yet. So it's hard to do, if I'm honest. Oh, that's not nice. My missus is only small. She's only 5 foot and a fart. I think 5'3", something like that. She's tiny. Height-wise, she's tiny. Strong girl though. Say girl, she's not a girl. What are you barking at? It's me, you dumbass. Good luck, yeah. If you find someone that understands you and it's good to have around for you, yeah, it is definitely good luck. I'm not being ignorant. I'm carving this. Why am I doing this? It's fun. I enjoyed doing it last night. I thought, fuck it, I'm going to carry on. So I'm trying to smooth it out because at the muted. Why is it muted? There we go. I don't know why that happened. I didn't mute it. It's yeah, maybe. I've disconnected the mic. So what I'm doing is, I'm just cutting into it. Sandpaper idea. What sandpaper idea? I didn't see a sandpaper idea. What I'm doing is I'm trying to get it as smooth as I can. It's quite hard because it's seasoned wood, and apparently I'm doing it wrong because I'm supposed to keep it wet, and it's not wet, it's dry. You mean wank it off? Yeah, I don't want to be doing that. It's penis, I don't want to be rubbing it up and down. Okay, mate. Stay strong. Everything is a victory. Remember that. Little victories. Good way to get your day going. It doesn't matter if you feel you need to go and, you know, hide away. We all do. We all self-isolate at some point. But don't let it rule you. Don't let life grind you down to a point where you just spend all your time in bed. That's not what the day's about. So yeah, don't let it rule you. And I hope to see you soon. Again, I'm not being rude, I'm not ignoring you guys, I'm just having a go at this, and it's nice to do something. Of course it is, mate. Please do. Subscribe, like, hit the like button. That's what it's all about. We're building a community for people. That's what I want to do. A safe space. I'm going to be in so much fucking trouble. I've got to make sure I clean this up before the wife comes home. She'll fucking kill me. Thank you, mate. I wouldn't say I'm a man of wisdom. It's just that I've been in a lot of positions where it's hard to deal with it. But you can beat it. You can move forward with your life without fucking losing your shit. Oh, she knows. She saw it last night. She fucking loved it. She thought it was hilarious. She gets my humour completely. I said to her that I was going to go and carve a spoon. And she said, I knew you wouldn't. Because when I'd done it, I was sat outside. And she come out and she saw me. She went, I fucking knew you wouldn't carve a spoon. I knew you was going to carve a penis. I fucking knew it. I went on, I played a game, Total Battle, and I went on that last night, and I said to my mate that I've been carving. He went, you carved a penis, didn't you? Everyone knows me so well. What's that thing in the corner? It's an old infrared alarm thing. Later, mate, take care, have a good day. Don't hide away. Does no good. Yeah, an old infrared alarm system doesn't work. I've got so much work to do in this house yet, and I've just not been able to. Kengus, I hate you. I think you're a cunt. Thanks for joining us. How far do you go with it? Do you know what I mean? How far do you go? How intricate would you go with a penis? Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? But no, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. There's a light switch right next to the door. That's enough. So, who wants to see my penis? Yeah, well, we haven't got Alexa. My dad used to have Alexa. Look at my penis. Can you see it? Look at that. Penis. I need to plug my phone in. Oh, I can't do any more fucking carving now. That means I've got to go in there. I've got to take you with me. I'm going to go in the other room because my battery's getting low, which is shit, but it is what it is. Come with me. Oh, hang on. Before I do that, I think I need a coffee. So, yes, as I was saying, I've got loads of work to do in the house. So if you look at the ceiling, it all needs doing. I've not done the kitchen yet. All the old units are still in here. I'm feeling a little bit today. And yes, I have a lot of work to do as well because I've got to do all the housework, which I've not started yet. Yeah, turning off lights all the time. Yeah, it doesn't really matter for us too much because we've got solar, so the solar sort of helps and keeps the electric bills down. Alan, welcome. Good to have you. Off your rocker. No, I'm not feeling off my rocker. I'm just a little bit manic. I don't know why today. I've got loads of stuff to be getting on with, and I've got no inclination to do it. I've got housework to do. I've got loads of fucking housework to do. The house is a mess today. We had guests last night. I hid. It's dark in here. Dark. Somebody's closed the curtains. There we go, that's better. That's not your seat. Budge up. Thank you. Yeah, budge up there. Oh dear. Right. There we go. And
give it to me, baby.
Yeah. Light. That's better. You can see who we got with us left now. It's saying I've only got 2 people watching. I can't do any more carving on my penis. I can't do any more. It's still a little bit splintery, so I can't send it to anyone yet. But I might, once it's finished, I might send it to someone. Alan, I don't think I've seen you before. Are you new to the channel? Me and the dog. Yes, mate. Good. Make sure you subscribe, hit like. Good to have you with us, mate. The channel is all about depression and anxiety, how to deal with it. But we also have a good laugh as well, especially when Folo gets here and starts talking stuff. Splinter's down there. Yeah, it doesn't sound nice, does it? But Nisi was saying how she was all alone yesterday. And I think this might help. I had to have a go at doing it, didn't I? I had to have a go. I had to try it. I was watching Lions last night, Si, and he was making a bowl, carving a bowl. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to get a big piece of wood and see what I can make, see if I can make a spoon. Well, I got a fucking great big piece of wood, and it was too big to make a spoon, so I made a penis. And the wife found me fucking hilarious. She thought it was fucking brilliant. And yeah, it's looking pretty good though, isn't it? Look at that. Look at that. I couldn't put any balls on it. It's got a knot that goes right the way through that bit there. So from there, like there, to there. So yeah, I couldn't put any balls on it. But it stands up nice. It leans to the side like that. It's standalone. So that's good. What's the matter, dog? You a good boy? He's a good boy. He's had the snip, yeah. It was just something, a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean? You got to have a bit of a laugh, and it is what it is. It's good to be able to take the piss a little bit, you know. What's the matter? You're being all needy, aren't you? You're a good boy. What? You look at me like that, Doug. I'm not going to sit here all day stroking you. How am I doing? David, good to see you. Yeah, I'm doing all right, mate. I'm chilling. I'm a bit manic today. I'm a bit like hyperactive. I'm going to go and get dressed in a minute and get the housework done. I've been on fucking long time today, just over 2 hours. But yeah, I'm doing all right. I'm going to close this off in a minute. I'm going to go and get dressed and do the housework, do what I need to do. And then I'll come back on live again in an hour or two. I might do some more carving. We'll see. I'll see how far I get with this, see if I can improve it any. Hopefully, I could go gargoyle. He just wants me to sit like this all day. He was a unit. That bastard, if he was on his back legs, he'd put his feet on my shoulders. He was taller than me. 8 stone he is, or was. He was a big fucking dog for a German Shepherd. Big dog. This one is soft as a brush. And a little bit silly. He wasn't albino, mind you. He was just ginger German Shepherd.
Lovely dog he was. He was a dickhead, but he was a lovely dog. Right, so what I'm going to do, I am going to have to go and get dressed. I'm not going to take you with me to do that. My phone needs to charge a little bit because I've used the whole fucking battery being live. So I'm going to go and get dressed in a second. I'm going to get the housework done. But I will be back in an hour or two. So, yeah, make sure you look out for me coming back. And stay safe, guys. Take care.